Hello all. In this video, we will be learning few of the Python programs. So here is the very first program, which is nothing but to calculate the compound interest. So in the previous video, we have learned how to calculate simple interest, and this program is all about calculating compound interest. So if you want to calculate simple interest, the formula is principal into rate into time divided by 100. So here for your reference, I have given the formula to calculate the compound interest. So compound interest is nothing but amount minus the principal amount. That amount we have to calculate. So using a formula. So A is equal to P of 1 plus R divided by 100 power of T. So this we have to give in the form of Python programs. So which is more important? A is the amount, P is the principal, T is the time duration, R is the rate. Yeah, so T is the time span also we can say. So we have the formula on the right side. So now we have two methods. So one is like using define, using a function. Uh, so here we are defining the function compound underscore interest. So we have two strings, compound string, compound interest. Both are two different strings. So when I want to use two strings together, I have to make use of underscore as the Python string rule. So define compound and underscore interest. So I'm defining the function. So where I'm going to use terms like principal, complete word, principal. So previously I used the terms p comma r comma t. If you have watched the previous video, you might be knowing it. And here, so this is like this is where I'm using principal word completely, rate word completely, and time. So I'm defining the function. Inside the function, I have to do some calculation. That calculation, I need a formula. So that formula I have to give. So that is nothing but amount complete word is equal to principal into. So if you see the formula 1 plus r divided by 100 power of t. So that power I have to give in the front as per Python program rule, Python formula rule, program rule also we can say. So principal into power 1 plus rate divided by 100. What power I have to do? Comma time. So that I have to give comma time. So this is a formula. And we have one more formula which is nothing but compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Compound interest is equal to amount minus principal. Yeah. So print compound interest is. So for the user, I want to display the output as compound interest is. I want to display like that. So because of which I'm giving the string compound interest is, comma, CI. So whatever formula, whatever answer that I get inside CI, that will be printed in print compound interest is, comma, CI. So next, the dry code. So these are the formulas which I have given inside the function, and I have defined the function also. But I didn't give the input at all according to this program. So I have to give the input. Next step. Compound underscore interest is nothing but the principal amount is 10,000, comma, the rate of interest is 10.25, comma, the time duration is maybe for 5 years, 10,000, comma, 10.25, comma, 5. So I'm giving the values also, and the system will calculate the compound interest. So the compound interest is, so as I didn't float or give, as I didn't specify the number of decimal points which I need in the result. So I got so many decimal places in the output. So this is one method to calculate the compound interest. So next, uh, the same compound interest can also be calculated using the user input. So there I have defined the input as 10,000, 10.25, and 5 years, I think. So here I want the user to enter the input. That is the only difference between the previous program and this program. So there I have given few of the hashtag, which means the command lines. Python 3 program to find compound interest. So that is the program. They have given the heading. Interest for input taking from the user. I'm going to get the input from the user according to this program. Same step, I'm defining the function, define compound underscore interest, principal comma rate comma time. So these are the items which I'm going to use inside the formula. Hash calculate compound interest. So the amount is nothing but principal into power of 1 plus the rate divided by 100 comma time, because time is going to be there in the power. So CI is equal to amount minus principal. I'm going to print the value. Print compound interest is comma CI. So till defining part, both the programs are going to be the same. Next step is there compound underscore interest of principal comma rate comma time I have defined. I have given the numbers, given the values. But here principal is equal to int input. It is going to be an integer. So int input, enter the principal amount. I have given a semicolon and I have given the space also, so that it looks good for the user when he or she is entering the value. Next, rate is equal to int of input, enter rate of interest. I'm going to get the rate of interest value from the user. So time is equal to int input, enter time in years. So 5 years or 3 years, I have to get the value from the user. So next one is, after that only I'm giving the compound underscore interest, principal comma rate comma time. In the previous program, I have given 10,000 comma 10.25 comma 5, but here I'm giving the values. So the output will get displayed as enter the principal amount. The user is entering as 3,000. Rate of interest, the user is entering as 5. Enter time in years, yes, 3 years, and the compound interest is nothing but 472.87. Okay, so I hope you would have learned from the video. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye bye from Radhika.